Hey, I'm excited to tell you about an Usborne classic. You may have seen this before, but it's the complete book of Farmyard Tales. It has 20 stories in it and a read-along CD, and they all revolve around a family on a farm. So it's Mr. and Mrs. Boot and their children, Poppy and Sam, and a dog named Rusty. And so each story is telling about an incident on the farm. They have a very they have good silliness factor, so these kids that are listening or reading in can be engaged with some of the funny things that happen. There's also two levels in this book. So you can see here where the, sorry, the top line is easier than the bottom lines. So they're easier to decode. They're about one level apart. And so there's a few things about this. One is if you have a really squirmy listener, you can just read the top line and it reads like a story. If you have one that has a better attention span, you can read both the top and the bottom, and so they can listen a little bit longer. The bottom lines just add a little detail to the story. And then the third thing is, as they learn to read, they can start tackling the top while you read the bottom, so it's a shared reading. And then again, as they're mastering the top, they can start tackling the bottom. Since it's just one level harder, they can begin that as they've mastered the top line. So they can really grow into this book from the very beginning of the reading stage, where they're a squirmy toddler, to even into second grade. So I love the illustration. Stephen Cartwright is a classic illustrator. He always includes, you might have seen other books like this where he includes a little duck for the kids to find. So what I like about this is my older child, who's listening to the top and bottom, is very engaged, while my younger one, who's a bit more squirmy but still wants to sit with me, can take time and look for the duck. So it engages them both, even though they have a bit of different attention spans. We keep this CD in our car. We just love it. It's been a classic in our home, and I highly recommend it.